The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off.
Set to kick this one away.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, TCU. Number 9 takes it back for the score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
On the ready. In blue. In blue. Yep.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Handoff from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Back to throw, it's Francis. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Cut. Flip. Ready, go.
They'll try to blast their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Second down coming up.
On the set.
That's the end of the first quarter.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Texas State, 0.
And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The RPO, it's complete. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. The give is to Taylor. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Bobcats will take over. First and 10.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Number 88 with the catch in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
That makes the score. TCU 10, Texas State 7.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
On the football.
On the run from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Texas State Bobcats will take over. First and 10.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Francis. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Quick step and go. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's a live football. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Back open in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
That's the end of the third quarter.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Texas State, 7.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go.
Gets the back moving. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
By the back.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Off the RPO, complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Let's go.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Okay,
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Francis. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll run it again. Across the 15. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Wide receiver going in motion. Miller with the ball. Touchdown, Texas State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Number 36 with the carry.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
And the TCU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Francis. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll send the back in motion. Quick completion to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an